It is still hotter than blazes in Phoenix. I think everybody's kind of, I know I am. It's only May, and thank God tomorrow's June. And we got four hot months: June, July, August, September. Well, who am I kidding? Probably October as well. So, oh well, what are you gonna do? Hey, it's Rock This Town Records. We do this every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, and 6 Pacific. Also Arizona time for our locals, as we are in the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, as Michael Bluth once uttered in Arrested Development. And this has logged me out, of course. I wouldn't expect anything less. So I need to log into my chat so I can see what everybody's saying. And oops, that's what the problem is. I see it. All right, cool. So anyways, once I get to the chat, let me know. It looks like I'm jamming in here. Jennifer is to my right, and she is producing, and she'll be taking care of everybody. Audrey is off at the Enormo Dome here in Glendale, Arizona, where the Cardinals play football. You know, maybe not so well, but, you know, they play football there. Seeing Luke Combs. And actually, a young man was in the store today. Tom was in the store. And Luke Combs was over at Ping, you know, the golf club company, because Tom works for Ping. So he was telling me that, yeah, you know, Luke Combs was there. So I don't know if anybody's a fan of Luke Combs, but yeah, there you go. Not too shabby. All right, let me jump in here, and we'll go from there. So yeah, Jen's hanging out with us tonight. Thank you, Jenny. Say hi, Jenny, if you can, real loud.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. There you go.
Get my typos tonight. I'm not used to this computer. It's bad.
All right. She's not used to the computer. Oh, no, I don't want that. Hang on a second. All right. Enter. Okay. So I'm just getting set up here again. I was late getting set up on, at least when Jen and I work for some reason. This will be the PAL. For some reason, I've called my iPad here the PAL. And now I'm getting, I got to turn down the volume here because it did the volume thing. And I don't know how to turn down the volume. I'm getting feedback, so sorry about that, everybody. Let me try to take that down. And it's not going to go down, is it? Maybe it is. All right. No, it's not. All right, so I will let that not bug me. The ... is appreciated for us. I always look forward to the ... Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Usually it's a bad thing. So, what's that? Maybe it's Morse code. Yeah, they're speaking in Morse code. So I'm going to jump out of here really quick here one more time. But yeah, some cool stuff. We call it Friday Night in Japan coming up here tonight, and a bunch of Japanese releases. Plus, we got a bunch of other stuff, and we got a lot of brand new vinyl here today to get through as well. So we're going to do that. Let me make sure that I'm going to try to log into the chat again. Of course, it doesn't work when Audrey's not here. That's just the way it always works. So I think, let's see, cancel, denied. I think I got this working now. Oh, my goodness. Thank the Lord and pass the catch-up. It is working. Now, the camera's a little wonky. At least it seems to me. But if you can see everything, that's all that matters. All right, cool. All right, so... before the show started, Eric was in the store, and Eric is a cowboy at heart, and we're always looking to fix him up with somebody. We've never been able to fix him up with anybody that comes in the store, so we're thinking, well, maybe we should do like a singles night in the store, because yesterday a couple people met for a date here, like a blind date, and it seemingly went well. So maybe in the future we'll do like a little a singles night in the store if you're interested. But I don't know. Maybe that's not the best idea either. So, all right, I'm going to check the chat and we're going to get started. Hey, Manuel. Good to see you, Randy. I see your name there too. I don't have any of these kind of mixed in, so maybe I should mix them in a little bit there. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I won't, but it doesn't matter. All right, Jenny, are we good to go?
I think so.
All right, we're just going to... What's that?
Wish me luck.
Singles, raise your hand. Yeah, there you go. So, especially if you're obviously in the Phoenix area, that would obviously be helpful. Not really too helpful other than that. So, yeah, there you go. I'm a little off my game today as we get situated here because I'm doing all the tech support, I guess. Randy is single. There you go, Randy. Music and Mingle. I love it, Kelly. That's a great name. I do love that. That's fantastic. All right. So the first crate of the night is always the we'll call it the lit crate of the night. Is that too 90s? Is that too hipster doofus to call it the lit crate? I don't know. LIT? Maybe not. Maybe it's the awesome crate if we're doing 80s stuff. So this. Oh, I'm sorry. These are all Japanese releases. We'll get to the Japanese releases right away. These are usually in fantastic condition when we get them in, so that's always fun. So I guess let's start tonight with Kevin Dubrow and Company. This is, and normally Japanese presses didn't have shrink back in the day, but this one did have a shrink, and it's still in the shrink. It's got a little hype sticker here as well. This is Condition Critical by Quiet Riot. It is in excellent condition, as you'd expect on the show. When it comes to the vinyl, it has the obi intact, and it also has the insert, the Japanese insert. Let's see, Mama, We're All Crazy Now, Party All Night, which is a good song. Some other stuff on this record. I think this is the original band. Yeah, this is the original band. This is the follow-up to Mental Health. This is $49 if you're interested. Now, let me tell you why Japanese presses are so awesome. Because they're so awesome. I would say, in my experience, I mean, yeah, you could find like audiophile versions that are, $200, $300, $400, with like some of these companies like Mobile Fidelity, which is great. UQHRQ, I forget the initials there, and they're fine, but kind of Japan was kind of leading the way, and these are all kind of like original presses from like, I think this is from '84, and Japanese presses sound the best because they used virgin vinyl back in the '70s and the '80s, and it's just fantastic stuff. So if you're looking to elevate your collection and you want to try something new, well, the Japan presses are fantastic in my mind, and everybody that's kind of participated in acquiring Japanese presses from us have been very, 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 very complimentary on how good they sound. I mean, some people say you may need to turn the bass up just a little bit on your system with Japanese presses, but other than that, usually, I mean, if the vinyls are in great condition, they're basically dead quiet, and the music and everything just pops from the vinyl. So there you go. That's my spiel on the vinyl there. So all right, here we go. Let's go. Michael Jackson. This is Thriller. This is from, I think this is actually, yes, I think this is it's a 1982 pressing. It's not the first pressing in Japan, but it's a 1982 pressing, and it is $79. Jen is looking like she's going to tell me something here. It has the obi. The vinyl is in excellent condition. Yes, so an album that is 2 years old. It's in beautiful condition, and it's a gatefold. So $79 for Michael Jackson Thriller Japanese press from '82. Yes, Jenny.
Just letting you know the camera might be a little close because it's cutting off at the top a little.
Okay, so I'm going to pull the camera back just a little bit.
Sorry, everybody.
So, all right. So hopefully that's better.
Might want to angle it down too, or angle it up a little.
Oh, angle it up? Sure. I can do that just a wee bit.
So it won't cut off.
I don't know if that worked. Sorry about the camera movement. Hopefully you don't have vertigo. I have vertigo, but hopefully you don't. All right, Jen's going to come over here and try to fix it for us. I appreciate that, Jenny.
Yeah.
Hey, Al, how you doing?
People.
Bill, hey, how you doing? 8675309. That's right. All right. There you go. Hey, Christina, how are you doing tonight? Very cool. All right, so
How are we looking there?
we're looking good there, as far as I'm concerned.
It's hard to tell.
Okay, cool. So there you go. All right, up next is this is a hard record to find in the States in such a good condition, and that this is in beautiful condition. I think my notes on this, there's a little bit of a fleck there on the obi, but this is Best of Blondie. It's $89. The vinyl is in excellent condition, and I was just checking to see if the Obi has any issues, because I remember looking at this, and maybe it was just the just that little fleck there. Heart of Glass, Tide is High, Sunday Girl, hanging on a telephone, Rapture, Call Me. There you go. As an example, beautiful copy, excellent condition from what this probably came out in. I guess this came out in '81. Best of Blondie. So an '81 pressing from Japan. Beautiful copy. That is $69 if you're interested. Yeah, where's my stickers? So if you're first tonight on buying anything, I don't see my stickers. You get a little jukebox sticker. I don't know where Audrey hid those. They could be anywhere. I will call her right now. Audrey, where are the stickers? I do not know. So anyways, but we'll get you one if you're first tonight. So there you go. Oh yeah, there you go. So there you go. If you're first tonight on any purchase or any record, that's the little Rock This Town jukebox sticker. We got a new sticker coming up for June, and then one for our birthday that we just put into production. So it's a really cool sticker that Jen designed. So very nice. All right, up next on the Japanese stuff, we're getting all straight to the Japanese straight away. This is Tears for Fears. This is Songs from the Big Chair. It is a 1985 pressing of the record in beautiful condition. Maybe there's just a little bit of a fleck of something on the Obi there. And there's a little fleck there too. So this one's got a little bit of a couple issues there. Other than that, this thing is tip top. It's beautiful. It's $99. It's in excellent condition. So there you go. There's your taste of the Obi and the vinyl there. So Quiet Riot was $49, Terry. So there you go. Up next, Thin Lizzy. How about a little whiskey and sake bombs, baby? They go together real well, I hear. This is $79. The vinyl, of course, is in excellent condition. The jacket itself is beautiful. It is a gate. Well, let's see. Is this a gatefold? I guess it's not a gatefold, but it is a 2 LP. Obviously, it's a fantastic record and a fantastic band in its prime. So there you go. Beautiful copy of Thin Lizzy. Blah, 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 bling, 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 bling. So there we go. All right, cool. Up next, Mr. Rick Springfield, another copy of Tao. We had one, I think, maybe a couple weeks ago. This is an excellent copy on the vinyl, of course. Comes with the Obi, comes with the insert. And this is $24 if you're interested in Rick Springfield. What's on here? I can't read Japanese, so I'm going to have to turn this over. Oh, State of the Heart. What else is on here, Jenny? My Father's Chair.
You've seen Rick Springfield in concert, you know that.
Yeah, it's all kind of crazy here on the writing. I can't. It's like upside down. It's like a Donna Summer song produced by, I believe, Nile Rodgers. Upside Down. All right, cool. Up next, the Scorpions. This is an immaculate copy. Why is this $149? Yes, I kid you not. It is $149. It is a first press in Japan. It's the vinyl is in excellent condition. The jacket is in excellent condition. The Obi is in excellent condition. The inserts are in excellent condition. Everything about this record is pristine. People say the Japanese pressings, as far as the art covers and stuff, too, pop a little more than US and other countries. I don't know. Maybe. Obviously, on a black and white image like this, perhaps it did. Perhaps it didn't. Obviously, the Japanese market is probably much more conservative. So a little surprised that this version of the record made the cut, because I know there was another version that I think places like Kmart and Walmart, they did like more of a generic version of this record initially, and then everybody was like, it's fine. So anyway, so there you go. $149 for the Scorpions. That is Love It First Sting. Just an immaculate copy on that one. All right. And then our last of the Japanese stuff tonight is Coverdale Page. That is an excellent copy. Now, so this is weird. So Coverdale Page came out, in early 90s, the original record. And there was talk of a repress in the US and throughout the world. It never happened. However, last year, this was pressed as a repress in Japan. Crazy. It's on clear blue vinyl, which kind of matches, and I can crack this open if you want me to. But it is Coverdale page. It is $129. The vinyl is in excellent condition, and it is immaculate. So the if you're looking for like a version from the 90s, those things go for maybe $250, $300. So I guess it's a kind of a gateway into Coverdale page. And I don't know if this is going to be repressed in America or in Europe, but I'd hope so. But right now, it was pressed once last year out of the blue. I didn't even know about it until this came into the store. I'm just like, what? I don't get it, but okay, that's awesome. These are legitimate copies. It's not like one of these fake records that are out there floating around. We don't sell fake records in the store. We'll sell some bootlegs, like live bootlegs, but we won't sell like fake, records. So, but this is a legit copy out of Sony from Japan. So there you go. That is Coverdale page. That is $129. Jennifer has something to tell me.
So, a few things.
Yes.
Forrest is asking about inserts on the Japanese presses. I said most of them do not have posters.
Right. Well, the Quiet Riot had a poster when it came with, but this one doesn't have the poster still. But then the other ones do not have posters.
Okay. Inserts.
Inserts. They all of them have the inserts.
Okay. So hopefully that answers that.
Okay. Cool.
Nanette is going to take Rick Springfield.
All right, Nanette. Very cool. Congratulations.
And Terry would like to know the price on Tears for Fears.
All right. Let me grab the price on Tears for Fears for you, Terry. All right, let me see. Where was that? Tears for Fears was, there it is right there. I can't see it. It's $99 for Tears for Fears, 1985 pressing, in beautiful condition with the obi, the insert, everything. All this stuff is top notch, top notch, top notch. I forget who says that. I always say that. There's like a movie line, top notch, top notch. I forget. So.
And then it gets a sticker.
All right. Oh, yeah, and Nanette gets the sticker. Very nice, Nanette. There you go. Boom. First of the night. First.
Terry would like the Tears for Fears.
All right, and Terry's going to grab the Tears for Fears. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate it. That is a wonderful record. I heard Everybody Wants to Rule the World again yesterday on the way into the store, and that is just a fantastic song. Shouts on here, of course, as well. Mother's Talk, Broken, Head Over Heels. But, yeah, I mean, that song has just stood the test of time. It's one of the greatest songs of the 80s. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. So there you go. And Jim wants Quiet Riot. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. $49. That goes to Jim. A beautiful copy. Obi insert. It originally came with a poster. It does not have the poster in it. But it has the hype sticker, and it's still actually in the shrink. And the Japanese market, like I said, normally never did shrink because they did the Obis, and I guess people take care of theirs. What can I say? I mean, people take care of their stuff in Japan. So I guess all credit to the people of Japan on taking such good care of their records. And these are all OGs from 1982 pressing in Japan of Thriller that looks amazing. I just can't wrap my head around this sometimes on how good that stuff looks sometimes. All right, let's get to some more stuff. This is a VG++. This is a 1971 pressing of David Bowie's. What record is this? I don't know this record off. Oh, this is Hunky Dory. Yes, I should have known that, but I did not. $39 for a beautiful pressing. That is a U.S. press on this one of Hunky Dory by Mr. Diamond. Well, no, not Diamond Dave. I saw the Van Halen, and then I immediately Diamond Dave. Diamond Dogs with Bowie, but there you go. All right, cool. Van Halen, a VG++ copy. That is $29 for women and children first. That's a really nice looking copy. It is an RCA Music Club copy. Some people love the club copies, and some people maybe are a little indifferent on the club copies. Every club copy I've bought, usually, Jen, would you say really good?
Van Halen?
Well, no, the club copies. You know, the club.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The club copies are usually really, really good. So I don't know. That's just my 10-cent take on that.
So Jenny would like the Bowie.
Jenny's going to grab the Bowie. Thank you, Jenny. It's the 71 pressing of Bowie.
4 claims on the Van Halen. So I guess we're going auction mode.
All right. So I guess we're going to live auction mode. If somebody wants to make a bid of $30, they would have the high bid, and then we'll go from there. We'll put that one to the side. and we'll, I just want to, yeah. I'm like Tommy Boy, pat it and I stroke it, and exactly with the Japanese presses. All right, so Jason's out. Chris is at 30, so Chris is the high bid on the Van Halen Fair Warning. All right, this is an interesting record. This is still sealed. This is kind of one of these weird records that came out in the 80s. It's a 1984 pressing. It's by Michael Brandy, and it's called Screaming in Silence. Apparently, it's very collectible, and that it's sealed. We've had this in the store, and it just hasn't moved. I had it for like I think $99. Nobody was interested in it. So I'm just like, well, what the hell? I'm just going to put this out for $29. We're just going to try to move it if anybody's interested. And if anybody's heard of Michael Brandy from 84, this guy escapes me, but hey, he's got it going on with the ladies. He's like Charlie and Charlie's Angels, except I guess Bosley, was that the other guy? But yeah, nice ride there too. Pretty good ride. So $29 for, I don't know who Michael Brandy is. So there you go. Fleetwood Mac, this is a VG Plus copy, a 77 Terre Haute pressing. It is $24. It's got some ring wear on that, but it is a 77 pressing of this iconic album. All right, looks like Chris is at 35 on the Van Halen. That's where we stand. Queen 2. Hard record to find old copies of this. Now, this is a VG copy, so it's going to have some scratches. I mean, like scratches, and then some hairlines and maybe some scuffing. But all in all, from our visual inspection, because we can just never play every record that comes in, it would just take too much time. We just don't do that. And I get some people want that, but it's just not practical for most record stores. But this is $19, VG copy with ring wear, but classic record from Queen.
Jeff White's going to take Fleetwood Mac.
All right, Jeff White is going to grab the Fleetwood Mac. Thank you, Jeff. Fleetwood Mac with Mick and Stevie on the cover goes to Jeff. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Billy Joel, Glass House is a VG Plus copy. $19. It's still rock and roll to me. This is still in the shrink. It has a price tag from Tower Records for $6.99. So there you go. This is an OG from back in the day. Still in the shrink. Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the hype sticker. I did say that. I don't know. Bowie again. Ziggy Stardust, $19, a VG Plus copy. This is a 72 Indianapolis pressing. Not a lot of ring wear, but you're going back to 72, which I do believe this is the year that record came out. And it is the classic Ziggy Stardust.
2 claims on Billy Joel, Jason and Richard.
All right, and Mike.
Oh,
and
Kelly.
No, that was Billy. That was Bowie.
Oh, Ziggy Stardust. Oh, I got 2 on Bowie.
2 on Bowie. So where are we at? Let's wrap up the bidding on. It looks like Chris is the high bidder. If there's no other bids, I'm going to go ahead and sell that to Chris in just one beat of a beating heart. The Bowie is 19. If somebody wants to jump in between Kelly and Jenny on the Bowie, that would be a $20 to open the bidding there. And if one of you bows out and one of you bids 20, we'll just give it to you for the 19. Like I said, I'm not gonna soak you or anything on that, especially if one of you decides to bow out. And then the Billy first bid would be $20 as well for this pressing of Glass Houses. So there you go. All right, I think that beat has occurred, and the Van Halen is sold to Chris for $35. You got that, Jenny?
Yep.
All right, thank you everybody for being involved in that. And Chris is going to grab the Van Halen for $35, and a very nice copy of Women and Children First. Jenny and Kelly. Oh, Kelly went 26. Make sure that's not a misprint there. Well, Jenny's gone 30 now, so we know it's not a misprint on the Bowie. On the Billy Joel, the high bid there is 25.
Terry?
Yep, Terry. Yep. Okay, cool. While those two are going on, I'm going to recap kind of the Japanese presses we still have from when we first started. We have the Michael Jackson 1982 pressing, a beautiful copy, vinyl in excellent condition. It's $79 if you want to experience life in Japan, and it is a hell of an experience, especially if you have a system that you're proud of. you know, if you got like a little suitcase turntable, I would advise highly against buying a Japanese press because it's just not gonna. Apparently, there's a thing on Shark Tank. What I don't know if it was like a year or two ago where, not Mr. Wonderful, but the other guy, Robert or whatever, bought this little crazy contraption where you just put it on top of the record and plays the record. But then I looked some reviews up on it and on YouTube, and they actually had somebody playing Michael Jackson's Thriller, and it sounded horrible. It just sounded horrible. And it's just like, well, if Michael wasn't dead, he'd be dead now after hearing that. So, but yeah, so if you got a suitcase turntable, no, do not, please. Hold out until you've got a nice turntable, but the Japanese presses are fantastic. Jennifer.
Jenny's out on the Bowie, so it goes to Kelly for 45.
Okay, Kelly's going to grab the Bowie, a 72 pressing for 45. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it. Kelly, you just went all out there, huh? Just boom, rock it out. Richard's out on Billy Joel. Congrats, Kelly. Yes, and thanks, Jenny, for the participation there. And Billy Joel's at 25, and Terry's the high bid there. And then we had the Best of Blondie for 69. Beautiful copy. I mean, these things go for 40, 50, maybe 40, 45, $50 and for a US pressing. And this is a Japanese pressing for another $20. You can get just an unbelievable copy if you're interested. Thin Lizzy, Live and Dangerous, 79. The Scorpions, an absolute gem. I mean, I talk about how unbelievable some of these Japanese presses are. I know I go on and on. I repeat myself. I say things over and over again. I get it. But they are amazing. And this is 149 for the Scorpions. That is a initial press. They called it in Japan of the Scorpions. Love it. First Sting, first press, basically. And then this is the re-release of, which I didn't even know existed until recently, of Coverdale Page. Clear Blue, only released in Japan last year. After 30 some years of everyone wanting a re-release of Coverdale Page, it came out in Japan and nowhere else. Go figure. With the hype sticker, so that's really cool too. 129. So there you go. All right, cool. So are we done on Billy Joel?
I think so.
All right, let's wrap it up. Billy Joel, 25. I'm going to count to 10, and and then we'll move on from there. So there you go. Beach Boys. This is Beach Boys Party, a VG Plus copy for $19. Very nice. Hully Gully's on here. I don't know a lot of the other songs. Little Deuce Coupe, I guess I get around, is on here. Barbara Ann. Oh, okay. So I guess I do know some of them. Not all of their greatest hits, but it's some of their hits from a 1965 mono pressing. So I counted 10, and Billy Joel goes to Terry. Thank you, Terry, for your interest and love of Billy Joel. Alan Parsons Project. This is a VG++ copy for $19. iRobot, from the creator of iRobot, I got that. And then there's Games People Play on here, Nothing Left to Lose. I love Games People Play. That's a fantastic song. Is there another song I love? Oh, Time. That's a great song as well. And then The Turn of a Friendly Card, Part 2 and 1, obviously. That is $19 VG++ copy of that record.
Ray would like the Beach Boys.
All right, Ray is going to grab the Beach Boys. All right,
Ray's
cool.
mom, I guess she's in for Ray.
Oh, Ray's mom is in for Ray tonight. So, that's Queen 2. Let me try this again. That is the Beach Boys. All right, that goes to Ray's mom. Thank you, Vivian. And this up next is I'm not sure what this is. I think this might be classical music. And this is it's from the original motion picture soundtrack of Maryland. It's by I'm going to try to say it. Yep. No, I'm not. This is the Maryland theme, and it is $19, a VG++ copy. It is a 2 LP, and it is a gatefold. If you're familiar with that, you'll probably like that. So there you go. I'm going to put that in the front to protect Michael.
Angela claims Alan Parsons.
All right, Angela's going to grab the
That's a good one.
Alan Parsons. Yeah, I love Alan Parsons. Very underrated. He did a live show in Columbia. You should look it up, like on YouTube. It's fantastic. It's probably from like 10 years ago. But yeah, he's fantastic. The Cars, a VG Plus copy. This is $19 of their iconic first album. Good Times Roll, My Best Friend's Girl, Just What I Needed. Moving in Stereo. There's Moving in Stereo. The Phoebe will always be the Phoebe Kate song. Magical Mystery Tour. This is a VG copy, a reissue from 1969 on the Winchester, a Winchester pressing. $19 for this 2 LP copy of Magical Mystery Tour. Oh, more Queen. Nice. Love Queen. VG copy, once again on this one. This is a 77 pressing, $19. News of the World. What's on News of the World here? Can I read the track list? I can read the track list, and I can't. I got to turn it upside down to read the track list. We Will Rock You. Oh. We Are the Champions. Sheer Heart Attack. That's funny. Sheer Heart Attack is not on Sheer Heart Attack. It's on News of the World. Go figure. Let's see. Well, there you go. So, obviously, the two big hits there. We Are the Champions and, We Will Rock You, and then We Are the Champions. $19, a VG copy. Cover looks great on that one, actually. So, that actually technically goes that way. So, there you go. All right, cool.
We got a three-way on the cars.
All right, and I guess the bid's already started.
We know what to do.
You guys know what to do. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, Nanette is at 23, and she's the high bid on the car. So, we'll put that to the side, and we'll keep going. Very nice. And this is Roger Taylor's Fun in Space. Yes, that is that Roger Taylor from Queen. This is a solo record he did. This is an 81 stereo pressing, a specialty pressing. The specialty was who published it, who pressed it. Specialty. $19. It's a VG++ copy. There you go. Creepy. You know, when I used to play a lot of games. Well, I still kind of play a lot of games. I love Red Dead Redemption and Left 4 Dead. But like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, my username was Creepy Guy Behind a Plant, just because I thought it was kind of funny. Maybe it's not, but I thought it was funny. And whenever I see creepy, well, I think of Creepy Guy Behind a Plant. Anyways, kind of a weird story. Sorry. Looks like Ray is at 25 on the cars. All right, thank you, Ray. That's the high bidder. Styx Paradise Theater. This is an excellent copy on this vinyl. This is actually backward. That's the cover. I guess we put the sticker on the wrong side. We put the rating on the wrong side. Excellent copy on the vinyl. $19. This is a club edition, an RCA club edition, and Paradise Theater from Styx. Fantastic. From those guys, I'd love to see Dennis DeYoung back in the band, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. It's like Sebastian Bach and what's the band there? Skid Row or Richie Sambora and Bon Jovi. I saw Sebastian Bach suggested that Richie Sambora rejoin Bon Jovi and Sebastian Bach rejoin Skid Row, and those two bands go out together. Bon Jovi's become kind of a light rock band in some ways these days. So I don't know if that really would work since Skid Row is still rocking it hard. But, you never know. There was some crossover back in the day. All right, cool. Looks like Christina is going to grab the Styx. All right, and looks like a couple people are out on the car, so that leaves just
Ray for $25.
Ray is at 25, so we'll do a beat. And then we'll come back to that after Bruce, and we'll sell it to Ray if no one else is interested.
Another claim on Styx.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we'll get another copy on the Styx, Richard. Sorry we missed that. We're going to give that to Christina since we jumped the gun there a little bit. Sometimes we jump the gun. Sorry about that. But Christina's going to get the Styx, but hopefully we have another copy somewhere in the store, or soon we'll have another copy. So $14. This is Darkness on the Edge of Town. This is an excellent copy. It's a 78 Santa Maria press. And yeah, this thing's tip top. It's actually sold in the shrink. That's nice. And what's on here? Badlands? Santa Claus is coming to town? No, I'm just kidding. That's not on here. Streets of Fire, Darkness on the Edge of Town. There you go. I'm not familiar with Bruce in some ways, but I know people love him because he's the boss. And then Sammy Hagar, a VG Plus copy of Standing Hampton, $14. Good record by Sammy. Got a little blemish there. You can probably see that. What's on here? I'll Fall in Love Again. There's Only One Way to Rock. Babies on Fire. I love that song, Babies on Fire. It is so good. All right, so the Cars is going to go to Jason. Not Jason. Sorry, Richard. Am I right? No, Ray. All right. Ray's going to get the Cars for 25. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it, sir. Very nice. And let me catch up on the chat here. Jason wants the BS. Or maybe he's just calling BS. He's like, no, this is BS. No, he wants the Bruce Springsteen. I get it. So Jason's going to grab the Bruce Springsteen, a beautiful copy, for $14. And it looks like Michael and Dave are interested in the Sammy. So, you know, the next step on that, gentlemen, that would be $15 bid to start the bidding. And then we'll go from there unless one of you wants to graciously bow out.
And Christina is willing to pass the sticks to Richard if he still wants it.
All right. And apparently Christina is willing to pass the sticks to Richard. So, Richard, if you want this.
He's declined.
He's declined.
Everybody's so sweet.
Everybody's so nice. So thank you, Christina, for doing that. And Richard, thank you for being wonderful. So there you go. Did anybody call you wonderful today, Richard? I bet they didn't. And now I have. Jen and I have. So there you go. All right, let me run through this really quick. Then we'll get to some really killer new vinyl we got in stock. All this stuff, including some Yoakum. This is $19. This is the Maryland soundtrack. I don't know, whatever. Michael Jackson. This is Thriller, 1982 pressing. I kid you not. And it looks this good. Excellent condition on everything in this. $79. Best of Blondie, same thing. Excellent. Boom. Lovely. $69. There is a fleck and I guess there's a fleck there. Not really a fleck, but just a little tiny little stain there. Live and Dangerous by, that's a 2LP from Thin Lizzy, Japanese press. Excellent condition. OG from back in the day, $79. Love It First Thing, the most immaculate copy you will ever see in your life. This is $149. This is a first press out of Japan from 1984. And then finally, the surprise for everyone, only released in Japan last year. I kid you not. And it's an official release from Sony. It is on clear blue vinyl. It's in excellent condition. It's got the insert. It's got the obi. It's $129 on that for those Japanese presses. We also had Michael Brandy for $29. I guess nobody else knows who that is. I don't know who it is. I knew who Queen is though. 19. VG copy. The Beatles. 19. Queen News of the World. 19. And finally, we got Roger Taylor for 19. That is a VG++ copy. That's Queen's drummer, Roger Taylor. Not to be confused with Roger Taylor from Duran Duran. Duran Duran's drummer. It would have been funny if it would have been every person in Duran Duran would have been named Taylor. But that didn't. Simon Le Bon blew it. So what are you going to do? And then Sammy, where are we at on the Sammy?
$18.
18. Dave is the high bidder on the Sammy. So, all right, let's move on to some new vinyl. I'm going to put my notes over here.
Michael concedes to Dave, so Dave gets Sammy for.
All right, so thank you, Michael. Dave's going to grab the Sammy for 18. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let me move this crate. So this record technically comes out next Friday, but I mean, everybody already owns it, so I'm not sure the point of this, but we already have it. And Jennifer.
Terry came in with a late bid on the Sammy.
Oh, Terry came in with a late bid. Well, yeah.
I don't know what to do there.
All right, cool. So, Terry, we're going to go ahead and sell that to Dave since we messed that up. I'm sure we'll find another copy in the store here soon for you. So, I appreciate it, Terry. I know you're cool. See, there you go. It's okay. And then Richard, the fifth, is going to grab the Queen 2 record. So thank you, Richard. I'm grabbing the Queen 2. There it is, right there. Nice. So you got that, Jenny?
Yeah.
Richard grabs the Queen 2. Richard Miller. All right, cool. So this comes out next Friday. This is a reissue of Dwight Yoakam's debut album. This is Guitars, Cadillacs, etc. It is $29.99. We got a couple copies, extra copies. We had a lot of pre-orders for this that I filled already, including, I know Christina ordered one of the Dwight Yoakams. So, Christina, if you're still hanging out with us tonight, you already got one set aside for you. This is guitars, Cadillacs, etc. These are all first come, first serve. So if you're first to comment, you'll get a copy of that. So, yeah, Honky Tonk Woman, It Won't Hurt, and Guitars, Cadillacs on light blue vinyl reissue. They did the box set for Record Store Day earlier this year. Now they're doing single individual records from Dwight Yoakam on exclusive color vinyl, and these are only for independent record stores like ourselves, because we are an independent record store. We do Record Store Day, we do Black Friday Record Store Day, and we have all the indie exclusives that come out as well. So very cool. If you're interested in Dwight Yoakam, I got a couple copies of that one. Let me check the chat to see if anybody chimed in. Nope, I think we're good there. We've got Hillbilly Deluxe from Dwight Yoakam. This is on clear vinyl with Little Sister on it. Please, please, baby. There is a little damage here. I want to show you that. On the looks like the edge corner there got banged a little bit. So this, but this is $29.99. Dwight and all of his dapper goodness. And then finally, to complete the trifecta, $28.99. Was that 28? Or oh yeah, that was 28. That one was 29. This one's 28. This is Buenos Noches from a Lonely Room. His third record, including Streets of Bakerfield and I Sang Dixie. This is on ruby colored vinyl, so very cool on that Dwight Yoakam record. If I had to go with, let's see, if I was picking here, I'd probably go with Guitars and Cadillacs. Though Hillbilly Deluxe is such a great cover, and Buenos Noches, I love the Streets of Bakerfield. So I don't know what I'd do. So there you go. Cool. All right, cool. Deftones back in stock. This is Around the Fur for $29. Let me do that, Audrey. Did you hear me, Audrey? Put the sticker on there. Very good. This is Around the Fur, Deftones. This is $29.99. This is cool. This is a 2 LP Bryan Adams Reckless. It's $34.99. And it's got obviously Reckless on side 1 and side 2, and then side 3 there is also Teacher. Remember that movie? I remember that. What was it? Was it the Teacher's movie? I think Judd Hirsch was in it, and Mary Beth somebody, Joe Beth Hart. I think that what her name was. Anyways, the Teacher song was on there. He actually wrote that for 38 Special. 38 Special did the song, but Bryan Adams actually wrote that. Also, so it's got some extras and stuff on it, and it's also got Run to You, which is a live version from Hammersmith Odeon in '85. Somebody from '85 at Hammersmith Odeon, the summer of '69. So it is his best album, in my humble opinion. $34.99. All right, Angela is going to claim the Reckless. Very cool. So you get the classic record, and then you get the bonus record in that, and a gatefold as well to boot. Bowie is $29.99, and that is that's got some damage too. So I just want to make you aware of that. There is wow, that's I don't like this. I'm going to be mad at our distributor here today with the Dwight Yoakam. So there is I mean, you could probably flatten it out a bit. I'd probably try to flatten it out. So that's $29.99 if you're interested in the Bowie, though it does have a little bit of corner damage here. There's a crease there. So even though this is a brand new copy, somebody did not treat it very well. So just want to make sure that, John, if you do indeed want the Bowie, I want to make you aware of that. Yes, you can say pass. That's cool. 100%. I'm going to, I need to talk to our distributor because they also shorted us a Pretenders record that we had ordered. So unfortunately, this is cool. This is like one of these sets that sells all the time. It's like Bob Marley Legend, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Their 20 greatest hits, $34.99. It's a 2 LP. It's a gatefold. As I've gotten older, I'm now understanding how great Creedence Clearwater Revival was. I really didn't care for them too much back in the day, but these guys were really good, man. John Fogerty was a killer, man. So looks like Jeff's going to grab the CCR. Hey, Jeff, congrats on that. And always good catching up with you yesterday, even in some of our inappropriate stories. All right, cool. Let's see. Hootie and the Blowfish. All right, Hootie. This is on, I think this is on color vinyl. Yeah, crystal clear vinyl. Want to hold your hands on here. Anybody only want to be with you and let her cry, among others. $26.99 for Hootie, who I think is on tour. I think Hootie and the Blowfish are on tour this year. That is Journey's Greatest Hits. $44.99. That's a 2 LP. It was just remastered, and it's been re-released. This thing was so hard to find for probably about 5-10 years, but now it's back out. It's got everything on it. I love Girl Can't Help It. I wish it was the live version of Girl Can't Help It, because that's the better version in my opinion. But it's got Only the Young, Don't Stop Believing, Wheel in the Sky, Open Arms, everything you'd want on this record. So if you're interested, boom, that is a 2024 remaster from the original master tapes. So very nice on that one. This is Achtung Baby, the album that U2 came back with, and I love this record. $44.99. It's a 2 LP. I know some people, I guess some people really love this record, and I think most people love this record. I cannot read the track list because it is all in gibberish. I know one is on there. Zoo Station's obviously on there. But if you know the record, you know the record, and it's a fantastic record. 2 LP from the mighty U2. We do have a Journey. I just did a Journey.
I missed it.
Journey's Greatest Hits.
Yeah, it's clean.
All right, Brian. Yeah, Brian, you're new, huh? All right, cool. Brian's gonna grab that. Brian, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the big show. Welcome to Rock This Town Records. We're in Gilbert, Arizona. Nice to have you joining us tonight. We always love making new friends. Jen's by my side tonight because Audrey is over at Luke Combs. She's watching Luke Combs live at the Enormo Dome over there in Phoenix, where the Cardinals play. And so if you're a first timer and you're lurking, that's cool. And if you're a first timer like Brian and wants to jump into the action, that's awesome. Now, Brian, so we do this every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. And if you buy records on, say, Wednesday night, if you would have been with us on a Wednesday, Thursday night, it's just a flat $7 shipping rate. And then you'll want to head on over to rockthistownrecords.com, and Jen can probably help you in the chat as well to create an account. First name, last name, email, phone number, ideal, but not necessarily necessary. We're not going to call you or anything. Trust me. Why would I call people? I'm not going to sell the number either, because I'm not a scumbag. A scumbag? Who sells phone numbers to people? Those are people who are scumbags. And then obviously a mailing address. And then you're all set. Boom, we're done. Green Day, this is Baby Blue Vinyl. This is Dookie, $29.99, back in stock. Very cool. Ooh, Queen's Greatest Hits Volume 2, which I think is a little better. This is how great Queen is. They have 2 Greatest Hits albums that are 2 LPs each, and they're amazing. A Kind of Magic, Under Pressure, Radio Gaga, I Want It All, I Want to Break Free, Innuendo, Headlong, The Miracle, Hammer to Fall, Friends Will Be Friends, The Show Must Go On, One Vision. It's fantastic. That is $38.99. The greatest second greatest hits record ever. Does that make sense? No, I think it's like The Godfather 2. It's the greatest sequel ever when it comes to greatest hits albums in music, in my humble opinion. So there you go. All right, cool. Makes sense. Very good. All right, cool. This is Queen. This is Innuendo. This is a half-speed master. This is $33.99. This is a 2 LP. What's on Innuendo, you ask? Well, Innuendo is a record that obviously they recorded, then they weren't touring anymore because Freddie just wasn't touring. I get it. But Innuendo's on here, of course. I'm Going Slightly Mad. Headlong's on here. The Show Must Go On is on here. Just These Are the Days of Our Lives is on here. Just people ask me what my favorite Queen record is. Audrey and I have had this discussion. Jen and I have had this discussion. It might be Innuendo. I know that's a bold statement because there's so many great Queen records, but Innuendo is amazing. And that obviously came out in the late 80s. So it's not like there's used copies of that floating around, unfortunately. So there you go. All right, cool. Looking for Tesla mechanical resonance. I think we have a Tesla coming up in the next week or two. I know I saw a Tesla back there today. I got a 5-man acoustical jam. Oh, then we got a couple of Japanese presses over here. Or is it over there? I guess you can maybe see them. Duran Duran 7 and the Ragged Tiger from '83, Japanese press. Then we have the Queen Day at the Races, 1976 Japanese press. And then that other one is L7 to its right, and that is their big album with Let's Pretend We're Dead. That's on red vinyl there. So that's on our banger board tonight. All right, cool.
So
Yes.
I think, if I understand right, Dave wants Greatest Hits 2 of Queen.
All right, Dave's going to grab Greatest Hits 2. Very nice, Dave. Congratulations.
If Lee would confirm, I think Lee wants the first Greatest Hits.
All right, and yeah, Lee wants the first Greatest Hits, which I haven't even talked about yet. So confirm that, Lee. That is Greatest Hits Volume 1. This is $38.99. It's a 2LP, brand new version, half-speed mastered as well at Abbey Road. Bohemian Rhapsody's on here, of course. Killer Queen, Fat Bottom Girls, Bicycle Race. You're My Best Friend, Don't Stop Me Now. Don't Stop Me Now, man. That song, that has like 2 billion plays on Spotify as well. Yeah. I mean, this is so good, too. I mean, I just don't, yeah. But I'm going to go Greatest Hits Volume 2 is my favorite, but Greatest Hits Volume 1. It's like yeah, you can't compare.
So, yeah, we wanted Hits 2.
Oh, okay. I think he was first, too, so he might have been first.
The way I see it, you can double check me, but I think Dave was first.
Okay, so Dave was first. So the chat feeds in, Lee, from Facebook and YouTube and X, formerly known as Twitter, into one central system. So if you look at the chat, you can't look at the chat that's on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, you have to look at the chat that's actually on the screen here, right there. And that's kind of where it is. So unfortunately, or fortunately for Dave, Dave was first.
But we can get another copy in.
But we can get another copy for you, Lee. So it's not a lost cause. And Lee, you know, Lee's a local here, and I love Lee when he comes into the store. Yeah, great guy. So there you go. So this Queen goes to Lee, right? Greatest Hits Volume 1.
No, he wanted 2.
Oh, he wanted 2. Okay, so 1 is still available. Okay, got it. See? Am I right or am I right? I mean, it's just like, yeah. So there you go. Purple Rain, $29.99. That is, well, the iconic album from Mr. Prince. Some more Deftones. That's Diamond Eyes, $28.99. White Pony from Deftones, $38.99, back in stock. We have a copy of The Outfields, Play Deep. Got a couple more of these in. This is $45.99. This is a limited to 3,000 on purple marbled vinyl. Your Love, All of the Love, Say It Isn't So includes lyrics and pictures on the insert. And are these numbered? Yeah, that's 1670. So 1670 on Play Deep there if you're interested in that one. This is Fleetwood Mac. This is self-titled, $29.99 with the classic lineup. Rihanna's on here, Landslide, among others. Say You Love Me. Fleetwood Mac Greatest Hits, which pretty much has all the good stuff on it. 13 tracks, that's $29.99. And then finally, Fleetwood Mac. This is Tango in the Night, $29.99 for Tango in the Night, brand new copy. The Beatles, $45.99. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. That's a 2LP gatefold for Sgt. Pepper. Ooh, look at this, Foo Fighters. I like Foo Fighters. This is Foo Fighters' Greatest Hits, $39.99, including 3 unreleased tracks, including the Everlong solo acoustic version. I know we did a version on Howard Stern way back in the day that was just fantastic. And then Wheels is on here, and then Word Forward, and then everything else you can imagine, All My Life, Pretender, My Hero, Learn to Fly, Monkey Wrench, etc. Pink Floyd The Wall, remastered, $49.99 for this 2LP gargantuan record. Gatefold as well. And then finally, A Momentary Lapse of Reason, once again remastered as well. And that is the 87 record. This is $30.99. Learning to Fly's on here. The Dogs of War on the Turning Away. Really good stuff. I know a lot of people are like, you know, it wasn't Pink Floyd without Roger Waters, but I gotta say, man, Division Bell and Momentary Lapse of Reason, still pretty damn good. That's still really good. So there you go. That's the new vinyl for tonight. Let me flip through these stuff one more time. We had Dwight Yoakam, That is coming out next week. It's Guitars Cadillacs, Hillbilly Deluxe, Buenas Noches, Around the Fur from Deftones, Bowie, but that does have it has a bend there, and I'm going to take it up with our distributor. It's actually got another crease there too. I don't like that. So I'm going to actually pull that and put that to the side here. All right. And then Hootie and the Blowfish, Achtung Baby, Green Day, Dookie, Queen. That is Innuendo, Greatest Hits, Purple Rain, Deftones, Diamond Eyes, Deftones, White Pony. That is The Outfield on Music on Vinyl, and that's uncolored, limited to 3,000, purple vinyl, marbled purple vinyl. Fleetwood Mac, Beatles, Foos, Pink Floyd, and Pink Floyd. So there you go. All right, cool. Let's get to our last crate of the night, and then we're going to jump out of here. And I'm going to say to Jenny, let's go out and get some New Mexican cooking. I'm gonna say what how much was Hootie? Let me check to see how much Hootie was on that one really quick. That is $26.99 for Hootie.
Price on Innuendo?
Innuendo is fantastic. No matter what the price is, it is worth it. But it's only $33.99. It's 2 LP as well, gatefold. So love that record. All right, let's move over to our last crate of the night. This is once again also the way we set this one up is first come, first serve on this stuff as well. So if you're first to comment, you're going to grab it. There's no live auctions on that. That's just only our awesome crate of the night. Not that this isn't awesome either. We're just, this is stuff that's probably a little more common. So we want to just buzz through it because ideally we're probably going to find another copy pretty quick in case you miss out on it tonight. You can grab it again in the future. So there you go. Cool. All right. Styx, Man of Miracles, VG++ copy. This is a 1974 release from Styx. I didn't even know this record existed. I've never seen this record. It's got some ring wear. It's $14. Yeah, there you go. It's supposed to be early Styx. Ooh, Men at Work. That is Business as Usual, VG++ copy for $14. Who can it be now? Down Under. Very nice. REO Speedwagon, a VG++ copy, a decade of rock and roll, 1970 to 1980. This is kind of their early stuff, but you're still getting, I think, like Roll with the Changes, Time for Me to Fly, stuff like that as well. So good stuff because they really kind of came into their own in the late 80s. Riding the Storm Out. That's a new live recording, actually, on that one. Wait, Flying Turkey Trot. Must have missed that one back in the day, but I kind of like the way that sounds. So there you go. All right, Jeff is going to grab the... Oh, Jason, I'm sorry. Jason was first on the Men at Work. So Jason grabs the Men at Work. Jeff, you were second on that one. I'm from 74 and have ring wear. Yeah, I know, Jeff. I know. We've met. Blue Oyster Cult, Mirror. I see what they did there. A VG+ copy for $14. Look at those guys. Are they sexy or what? Look at this guy. How could you say? At least you don't have that. You haven't cultivated this guy's look. Who is that? Eric Bloom. All due respect to Eric. Maybe not a great look back in 74, something like that. But but maybe we should all cultivate Eric's look in the future. That'd be kind of a good look, right? The shirt, chest hair, whatever, the sunglasses. I think with that haircut, Jeff Lynne from ELO is going to sue somebody. Rusty.
Price on REO real quick.
Oh, REO was 14 on the REO. All right, cool. That is Rusty Bryant. Night Train Now. That's sealed. It's $14. Jimmy Carter. Not that Jimmy Carter. Joe Jones, Eddie Mathis. Not Eddie Mathis. Eddie Matias. And Bernard Purdy. So a sealed copy of that one, $14. I'm guessing it's probably blues, right? There you go. 52nd Street by Billy Joel, VG+ copy for $14. Looks pretty snazzy because he's a big shot. Nah. Looks like Led Zeppelin to me. A VG+ copy, 1976 for $14. Got a little bit of an issue there and quite a bit of ring wear as you can see. Maybe, looks like it might have gotten wet at some point there. So keep that in mind on the cover. But it's dried out and it passed our inspection to be not crappy. So good to go.
Great things, REO.
Ray's going to grab the REO. Congratulations, Ray, or Vivian, perhaps. All right, cool. Let me put that over there. Let me actually move this up really quick. All right, there we go. That's better. Much better. Rusty Bryant. All right. That's like Rusty Nail. You ever heard of, oh, Jennifer's going to kill me for this one. You ever watch the movie, the Stephen Zahn, Paul Walker movie called Joyride? And Rusty Nail is like the trucker that they do dirty on, so to speak. Not in that way, but it's actually a good movie. I like it. It's like a guilty pleasure. And Ted, I think was it Ted, not Ted Demme, Ted somebody is the voice. He's the guy from Silence of the Lambs, the creepy guy. Would you? He's the guy that abducts the young lady. Anyways, he plays the voice in that. His voice is great in that. So I don't know. So that's what's that? Who has?
Doug has seen it.
Yes, it's a good movie, isn't it, Doug? It's great. I love Steve Zahn. He's funny. And Paul Walker, rest in peace, buddy. And then there was the Helen Hunt lookalike. I forget her name all the time. This is Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young so far. And it's a VG Plus copy for $14 with Deja Vu on it. How about that? This is I Am Blues, Willie Dixon. Excellent copy. It's a reissue, but it's a reissue from the 70s, and it's $14. The Seventh Son, Spoonful, Coochie Man's on here, The Little Red Rooster, I Ain't Superstitious. Very nice. Very cool. All right, cool. See, Doug and I, we got good taste in movies. Hey, Doug, you seen Return of the Living Dead? I love that movie too, man. That's a guilty pleasure. Oh, Quick Change, Jenny says too. I love Quick Change with Bill Murray and Annie. And that's not Annie McDowell. It's Randy Quaid's in it, and what's her name? I can't remember her name. But anyways, I love Quick Change. I love Return of the Living Dead. I love Joyride. I love Pain and Gain with Mark Wahlberg. And anyways, I digress. The Eagles' Long Run, VG Plus copy, $14. Looks pretty snazzy there. And the City's on there. I love that song. Oh, and Those Shoes on that record as well. And that is beautiful. Elmore James, Red Hot Blues, excellent copy on the vinyl, $14. Very nice. We got Double Fantasy by John and Yoko, just starting over. VG Plus copy for $14. Still in the shrink. Was $7.36 back in the day, so it's doubled in price in the last 40 some years. And yeah, VG Plus on that one. So there you go. The Human League Dare. That's a gatefold actually. $14. OG copy. VG Plus copy. I'm Only Human of Flesh and Blood. This is still sealed. This is Yorkston, Thorn, and Con. It's a double vinyl. It's sealed and it's $9. It's just something we got in. It's like, okay, cool. I want to say that's like, when I read that, I think it's like Tom York from Radiohead, but it's not. It's Yorkston, Thorn, and Con. So if you know him, there you go. And it's a gatefold as well, $9. This is Emile Zoe, the very start, 2018 Switzerland press on clear vinyl, $9. Jenny's got something for me?
Yes. Glenn asked what the last record was. I have no idea what last record is.
The last record, you got to be a little more specific there, buddy boy.
What's the color of the cover? Christina's playing Willie Dixon.
All right, Willie Dixon. Yep. Christina grabbed the Willie Dixon. Very cool. Let me grab, there's the Willie Dixon. Christina grabs the Willie Dixon. Very nice.
And Michael, with the assist on Quick Change, Gina Davis.
Gina Davis. Yeah, that's
Well
it.
done, Michael.
Gina Davis. Yes, thank you. I love that movie. I don't know why, but I love that movie. It's fantastic.
Oh, two records before Human League. So
Oh.
you're probably in front of that one.
Oh, Elmore James?
Elmore James, that's the one he's asking.
Oh, okay. Elmore James, Red Hot Blues. There you go. Excellent condition, $14. Let's see, where do we leave off? This sounds very French to me. This is $9 as well. This is still sealed. This is La Variété by Weekend. Yeah, I don't know. Willie, always on my mind. VG Plus copy for $9. And yes, I'm guessing it has Always on My Mind on it. I'd hope, Willie. And of course it does. Also, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Oh, look at that. How about that, Willie? The Doors. Greatest hits, a VG Plus copy for $9. That's price to move. LA Woman. I still haven't gotten to the Doors. I love me some Pink Floyd, CCR. The Doors continue to escape my musical taste for some reason. Though I know that other people love the Doors, man. Jimmy Morrison and company.
Ray's gonna take Willie Nelson.
All right, Ray's gonna grab the Willie Nelson. Congrats on the Willie. Very nice. that sounded fun, didn't it? Hey Ray, congrats on the Willie. Very nice.
Randy's gonna take Human League.
All right, Randy's gonna grab the Human League because you're only human. I hope that song's on here. Of flesh and blood remains.
Ray and Vivian are gonna take the Doors.
All right, Ray and Vivian gonna grab the Doors greatest hits. All right, there you go. Jim Morrison going to a new home. Molly Hatchet. Is this Flirting with Disaster? I don't think this is Flirting with Disaster. Let me check. Bounty Hunter, Gator Country. Yeah, sounds like Molly Hatchet. Cheating Woman. Look at those guys, man. Now, those guys had a much better look than the guys in, what was the Eric Bloom guy from, I forget what record that was. Those guys got a cool look to them. They look like Jackal, Jed says, you know. He's the lumberjack, baby. He's going to lumberjack you. This is Molly Hatchet VG Plus copy. I don't know which record this is from Molly Hatchet, but it is not Flirting with Disaster. So Ivor will know if he's hanging out with us.
He's here tonight.
$9. All right, Ivor, tell us what record that is. Best of the Jay Giles Band. What? I've never seen this. I like the bowling pins. You know, in a previous life, I was a pin monkey. You know, before they had the actual, you know, the little automated lanes and stuff, I would have to actually set up the pins. I remember that. You know, I went to a psychic and she said, in your previous life, you were a pin monkey. And I said, I was? She said, yes, you were. And then I paid like $79. I don't know what I was thinking. $9 on this one, though. That's a good deal. Excellent copy. And what's on here? This might be early Jay Giles, I'm thinking. Yeah, this is definitely early Jay Giles. So you're not getting centerfold, unfortunately. And you're not getting, but still, it's Jay Giles. And Adam Sandler loves himself some Jay Giles. So if you like Jay Giles, that's a hell of a deal. $9 for their greatest hits.
Ray's taking Molly Hatchet.
All right. Ray is going to grab Ray Miller, in this case, going to grab Molly Hatchet.
And Ivor says it's the first Molly Hatchet record before Flirting.
Oh, it's the first Molly Hatchet record. Okay. But cool. Great cover art. Yeah. That's probably why I didn't find it a cover, a name on it, because it's self-titled. Thank you, Ivor. Good job. And then a reminder, if you're local here, we're starting to open earlier on because it's so hot. We're going to open at 10 a.m. starting tomorrow. And then we're closing a little earlier at 5. So there you go. 10 to 5 is the new Saturday hours in case you're local. It's Hard by The Who, a VG++ copy for $9. Eminence Front. I know that one. And then some other stuff as well. There you go. Billy Joel, Turnstiles, $9, a VG+ copy. A Santa Maria pressing. Very cool. Kansas.
Sig is back, and he would like to get Jay Giles.
All right, Sig, very nice. That's Left Overture by Kansas, a VG+ copy for $5. Is this the record that has Carry On My Wayward Son on it? It is. Wow. Okay, $5. VG+ copy. Wow. Okay. I don't know who priced that, but somebody someone who's a friend of yours apparently priced that. So Sig grabs a beautiful copy of Jay Giles Band, and yes. And so if anybody needs me to set up pins at a bowling alley or at a backyard, you know the guy who can do it. I got the skills, man. I was once a pin monkey.
First on Kansas. I'm sure you're not shocked.
Who was first on Kansas?
Richard.
Richard. All right. Richard gets the Kansas Left Overture. That always sounded weird to me when I say Left Overture. I don't know why, but there you go. This is The Who, clearly. This is in excellent condition. And this is, what is that? Face Dances. Yes, Face Dances. $5. Yeah, these are good deals. What's on here? I can't read this text because it's so small. Wait, I can read it now. I'm better. Oh, I'm better, you bet. I thought it was You Better, You Bet. I don't know. Maybe it is I'm Better, You Bet. For some reason, I thought it was always I'm You Better, You Bet. But is it I'm Better, You Bet? I'm guessing it is. I'm Better, You Bet. You better bet your life. Otherwise, we'll cut you like a knife. Entrails. VG Plus copy, sticks, $5. This is Equinox. The jacket's in a little tough shape. I can see why this is $5. Recorded in Chicago, Illinois at Paragon Recording Studios. Oh yeah, sticks are from Chicago. Got a little more Who, because Who Are You? Oh, I love this record. This is a VG Plus copy, $5. If you ever get some time, go to YouTube and search for Who Are You? The Who doing it. They remastered it. It looks amazing. This is from back in that era. Keith Moon is fantastically funny in it. So is actually John Entwistle. Go figure. There's some personality coming out of John Entwistle. But yeah, I love this. And it's got obviously Who Are You on it, which is their best song in my humble opinion. So that is $5 for a VG Plus copy.
Ray and Vivian are taking the first Who record, I believe.
Who is taking what?
Ray and Vivian, the first Who record.
Okay, Ray and Vivian going to grab the Face Dances. All right, cool. Thank you, Ray and Vivian.
And Al is going to take Sticks.
Al is going to take Sticks. Nice. All right, cool. Thank you, Al. And then let's see. We got the Bee Gees, 2 years on. A VG copy for $5. Don't know any of these Bee Gees songs. Must be early or perhaps 2 years on. And then Grover Washington, Wine Light. Just the two of us. Who was that Jeff Lloyd who was in the store the other day telling me sometimes I don't remember stuff? I'm sorry. I'm senile. What can I say? VG Plus, the two of us. It's not Bill Withers that did this song. It's actually Grover Washington, and Bill Withers sings on it. I'm full of fun facts, thanks to, I think, Jeff. And if I'm not giving proper attribution, I apologize. This is $5. It's a 1980 Allied pressing, a stereo pressing. And if it was Jeff. And if Jeff is wrong in this particular case, well, then I've got nothing to say there. So other than that, there you go.
More claims here.
I'll be left on an oasis, one might say, as I do my Mike Myers or Dr. Evil little pinky.
Got some more claims.
All right, some more claims, Jennifer tells me.
Terry is taking Bee Gees.
Terry's going to grab the Bee Gees. That's 2 years on.
Richard is going to take Who Are You?
All right, Richard. Nice on this one. Who Are You? Love that. Find that video.
I think that's all.
All right, that's it then. All right. One more time through. Sticks was 14. We had Blue Oyster Cult. Oh, yeah, it was Blue Oyster Cult. Do not cultivate this look in the future. All due respect to Eric. I'm sure he's a really handsome gentleman now. Hopefully he's still with us. That would be bad if he wasn't. $14, though. Blue Oyster Cult. I love Blue Oyster Cult, too. They're great. Billy Joel, 14. That was Led Zeppelin for 14. We got Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young for 14. The Eagles, 14, with Those Shoes on it and In the City, which makes it worth that record. Elmo James, 14. John Lennon, and, well, you know, Double Fantasy. That is 14. You got Yorkston, Thorne, and Kahn. That sounds like a law firm out of Boston, I would say, maybe. $9. Emir Zoe, $9. $9 as well. The Who, It's Hard for $9. Billy Joel Turnstiles for $9. And then Grover Washington with just the two of us on it, which apparently Bill Withers sings on. And you're not going to find on a Bill Withers record until he put it on his own record.
Jeff is saying, I'll take it. I'm assuming he wants the Grover Washington. Jeff, will you please confirm?
Oh, Jeff, can you confirm that you want the Grover Washington in the premises?
And price on the first Sticks.
The first Sticks was 14 for that first Sticks record. Man of Miracles. All right, one more time through the awesome crate of the night, in case you missed out on anything. All right, Jeff is going to take Grover. Perhaps Grover will bring you some soup as well. You know, Sesame Street. Come on. All right, let me grab the Grover Washington for Jeff. Thank you, sir. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We open at 10 a.m. This is, Maryland, the original motion picture soundtrack, $19. However, now we get to the good stuff. Michael Jackson. In case you missed it, this is a Japanese pressing from 1982. It's in excellent condition. Has the hype sticker, has the insert. It is $79. It is sublime. That's all I have to say. Best of Blondie, same thing, but this is from 1981. Japanese pressing, excellent condition on the vinyl. Hype sticker, not hype sticker, Obi strip, insert, sublime. 79, same thing, excellent, of course. Scorpions, first press in Japan, excellent copy, 149. It's a beautiful copy. Oh, beautiful. And then finally, the most surprised record that I've ever come across. This was repressed in Japan by Sony, and only in Japan last year. It's covered L page. It's 129. It's an excellent condition. It's on clear blue vinyl. And yeah, it's an official copy. So there you go. Now that record's really expensive if you try to find one from when that record first came out in the 90s. Michael Brady was 29. The Beatles, 19. Queen was 19. Roger Taylor of Queen, but his solo record, 19. And I guess that's it. We went through the records there. So there you go. Very nice. And we, and then, oh yeah, we got the Duran Duran 83 pressing of Seven of the Ragged Tiger, News of the World from 76. Japan pressing, $69, and L7 over there on red vinyl. Let's pretend we're dead, as they sang back in the day, the heyday of rock and roll. All right, I'm going to take a drink, and it's not going to be a scotch, or it's not going to be a sake bomb or a whiskey. It's going to be some water. And then we're going to jump out of here for the night. Thank you to Jennifer for helping us out tonight in the store, as Audrey is gone concert watching over in Glendale to see Luke Combs at the stadium there. He's doing 2 shows at the stadium. You didn't think Luke Combs was that big. Apparently he's that big. And then we'll be back here next Wednesday night to do it up in style again with some killer stuff. It's always killer stuff. I like to say it's all killer, no filler. Though sometimes there's an occasional bit of filler, like the Maryland motion picture soundtrack. And if you know what that is, good for you. And if you're first time here creating an account, you can do that. Jen's put up some information there. And yeah, we send out invoices every, every Saturday morning, Phoenix time. So keep that in mind if you're on the East Coast. It might come a little later. And then we ship on Mondays and Wednesdays usually, if you get your invoice paid right away. And if you don't pay your invoice, I think there's a couple invoices in the back that haven't been paid. So those records, to your benefit, will be going back into the show, and it'll be fantastic, right? Exactly. We've been burned, baby, lesson learned, as John Bon Jovi would sing, right? Yeah, life happens. I get it. So there you go. That's the big show. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Jennifer has got a comment.
I just want to know if you've listened to B Movie yet.
Oh no, I haven't. Sorry. I'll listen to it. Well, we did listen to it. We listened in the store yesterday, and I don't really remember it. It sounded very 80s for what it's worth. That B Movie. So but there you go. All right, cool. We're out. Have a great weekend. Thanks, Michael and Paula and Ray and Vivian. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next Wednesday night. Take care.